Right, folks, so I don't want to bore you with too much detail, but this is somewhat of a long story, so I'll try to put something interesting to watch in the background as I talk, so maybe you don't get bored, leave a dislike, then X out. I've been doing YouTube nearly 4 years now, had a few breaks in between, and I want to do it more. I really do. Something is happening soon in my life that will likely put me in a better position to make videos, but to be honest, this isn't really about YouTube or Zenger. This is about IRL me, a nameless and faceless person you don't really know. The semester at my college is ending in about 2 weeks, on May 10th. On this day, I'm moving back home, but it won't be the home I remember. Way back in 2015, I mentioned in my first ever survival series videos that there were troubles in my parents' marriage. It took them a while, but now that I'm 19 years of age, they finally did it. They divorced. But that's only the beginning. My dad has moved out to a new place, he met someone, and she's moving in with him. My mom was going to stay at our old house and raise my little sister, who's 16 right now. The issue here is that they have a really strained relationship. There are lots of issues, and I won't go into detail, so the most basic thing I can say is that my father has manipulated her into quite literally thinking of my mother as a supervillain, and now she's moving out into my dad's place with his new girlfriend. So my mom is now alone, too big a house to take care of by herself, and we have a dog and a cat too, so she's decided to move. And this will be happening before I get back from this semester, but I will be moving in with her. More on that later. As I kind of mentioned earlier, I'm at a big 4-year university in Texas, studying accounting, trying to make something of my future. I work at a crummy fast food job trying to make some extra cash for car insurance, gas, phone bills, etc. And it's been this way for me since August. I recently saw something on social media while scrolling through, something I wish I'd screenshotted or saved, but I didn't. I remember it vaguely, not exactly, but what I can recall was something like this. I know this isn't what is expected of me, but it makes me happy, and I want to live my life being happy, rather than just forcing myself out of bed for another day. And I've been thinking about that quote a lot. And I've come to the conclusion that I don't really want to slave away for the next 5 years earning a degree for a job that I don't really want, and then spending the next 40 to 50 years of my life working that job until I can finally retire and enjoy the last 10 to 20 years, or be drafted because, let's face it, World War III is happening in my lifetime. So what do I want to do? Honestly, I mean, same as every other kid who grew up the way I did, right? I want to make videos. I want to play video games. I know it's not realistic, but it's true. So here's what I want to do. I want to finish my 2-year degree at a community college, since my views on the effectiveness of college have drastically changed this year. And I want to spend this year working as much as I can, saving up to buy the things I really want. I want a much better computer, a new mic, a whole darn studio to work and try and achieve my dream. So that's where all of this comes together. I have this whole summer to start working on all this. I'll be living with my mother in a small place in an unknown town, and I'll have time. And then the following semester, I'll finish my associate's degree at a community college, which should be fully paid for by the state due to all the grants and scholarships I'll get. I know I want to focus on YouTube and all that, but I'm too paranoid to just throw out all the work I've done for this accounting thing, so right now it's a plan B. Here's what's going to happen next. On May 10th, 2019, I move into a place I don't yet know. I'll get myself a job as soon as possible. I'll start saving up even more than I already have. I'll start up a new series on YouTube with my free time, one of which is the Hardcore Let's Play Season 3, which won the poll on my Twitter. I'll reopen speed arts and applications to GFX. I'm undecided if I'll continue to have them be free, though. I'm also going to look into stop-motion movies. I have a large collection of Star Wars figures, and I have some ideas for some short movies that I'd like to create. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be happy. And that's the truth.